I watched literally every single time travel anime, so you don't have to.
僕たちのリメイク
I sometimes get comments asking how to think about stories the way I do, and the thing is, I'm not sure it's something I can teach because to me, it's simple. I merely listen. A story has a voice. It's not the author's voice or any characters. To me, stories themselves are living, breathing creatures with their own thoughts and feelings and ideas, and all I do is sit down and shut the fuck up and listen. The best writers, you see, don't write. They listen.
There's the gardener who digs a hole in the ground and puts in a seed and waters it with his blood, and he sees what comes up.
They listen for the faint heartbeat of a story and merely share what it has to say. You're not putting words into the characters' mouths, you're listening to them. They talk on their own and you just follow along behind. Calvin and Hobbes wrote their own material. Their friendship was not so much constructed as revealed. So the reason I bring this up is because Bokutachi no Remake's writers didn't just not listen to their own story, they kicked it in the balls, tied cement blocks to its feet, and dumped it in the fucking river. See, dude thinks himself a failure and wishes to go back in time and attend art school instead of business school so he could have pursued his dreams and be like all the artists he looks up to. And the kicker is, he never needed to go back. He got his dream job right before going back, but the team got laid off in a round of budget cuts. He was always exactly the person he wanted to be, he just needed a little more patience. And so when he goes back in time, he's successful because he always was, and as a result, all these artists he looked up to in the future instead start to look up to him as he accidentally warps everyone's ideas of art around his corporate brain-damaged ideas of success. And the underlying moral of the story is to stop comparing yourself and your life to others and to make art for the sake of it, because art only feels real when it's made with passion and heart. It's a lovely message that it completely undermines in almost every episode. For one, it can't help but bury its head up the dirty asshole of anime tropes. Tits, 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 lolly, yep, checks out. I can't possibly be the only one that sees the irony of doing this to a story about making art instead of sniffing dirty capitalist money-grabbing farts. But not only this, it willingly throws itself in the shadow of other better anime. I thought the emotional piano motif sounding almost exactly like Kimi no Na was probably a coincidence, but then it went and did this. Really? They just did Haruhi Suzumiya? Wow, I have so many problems with this.